So hi there my crochet lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a super exciting project for our little babies, our toddlers, our kids. It is so cute. It is a washcloth. Yes, you see, this is where you put your hand, like when you want to bath your baby and you say, hey, it's time for bathing. Who wants to bathe? Yeah, it's made of two sides, okay, like I'm gonna show you, like I'm gonna demonstrate. And this green is our main color. Okay, you can use any colors you prefer, you want. And then let's add a little more fun to the bath time. So please, if you're interested in making this, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and let's begin. For this project, we're going to need 6 different colors of yarn. This is going to be our main color, the green, and then this and these ones are going to be the face. Okay, then this is going to be, this is the one we're going to use for the eyes and the mouth. This is going to be our crown. We're going to put a crown on it, and we are going to start with yellow. Okay, so we're going to start by making a magic ring or a magic circle. Okay, and we're going to chain up 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're going to go back into that magic ring and we're going to put single crochet there. Okay, I'm going to mark the first chain because it's gonna act as our first single crochet. Excuse me. Yeah, that here. Okay, so now we're gonna make 5 more single crochets into the ring. 3, 4 and 5, which is giving us a total of 6. Okay, now we're going to pull up on the yarn and then we're going to chain up 1 again. We're going to go back into that stitch as the chain, the first stitch, and we're going to put another single crochet, and then we're going to mark our first chain. Remember, it's a stitch. Okay, then into the next stitches we're going to put single crochets. Okay, so I'm using a 3.5mm crochet hook. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then into the stitch where our marker is, we're going to put 2 stitches. There we have it. I'm gonna put 2 single crochets there. So there we have it. Now we're gonna chain up 1 again, and then we're going to go back into that stitch and we're gonna put a single crochet, giving us 2 there, and then we're going to mark the first chain. Okay, and in the next stitch we're going to put 1 single crochet. In the next stitch we're going to put 2, so we're working our increase, and in the next stitch we're going to put 1. So you're going to repeat this 1 2 1 2 until you reach at the end, and then we are putting our last 2 single crochets. Now for row 4 we're going to put a single crochet in each stitch. Okay, we're marking our chain stitch, and then we're going to put a single crochet in each stitch all the way until we reach the end. I'm at the end, and we're going to put our last single crochet there. So for row 6, chain 1, turning chain, then we chain 1 again. We're going to go back into that same stitch and we put 1 double crochet there, giving us 2 in that stitch, and then we mark the chain, and then in the next we're gonna put 1 double crochet. In the next we're gonna put 2, okay, and then in the next we're gonna put 1. So this is what you're going to repeat: 2 1 2 1 until at the end we take out the marker, and then we put a single crochet in that last chain, okay, like that. So we're gonna chain up 2 again, and into the next stitch we're gonna put single crochet, and then we mark our chain, and we're going to repeat 1 single crochet in each stitch for row 6. Okay, so now I've reached the end. Gonna take out the marker, and then we're going to put our last single crochet there, like that. Okay, so for the next row, gonna chain up 2, and then we go into this stitch here, and we're going to put 2 single crochets there, and we're going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch until we reach our last stitch, okay, and I'm gonna meet you here. So now I'm at that end. I'm gonna take out the marker, and we're going to put 2 single crochets in that last stitch. So this is what we have. Now we're gonna chain up 2, okay. This time around we're gonna put a half double crochet in that same stitch as the chain, so giving us 2 half double crochets there, and then in the next stitch we're gonna put 1 half double crochet, okay, and then in the next stitch, in the next stitch we're gonna put 1 half double crochet, and then again 1 half double crochet. Those are 2 in the next 2 stitches. Then in the next we're gonna put a single crochet there, okay. So we're gonna keep working single crochets until we have 4 stitches left on our hook. We back at the end, and then we're gonna put a half double crochet, another half double crochet, and another half double crochet, okay, and then in the last one we are putting the 2 double crochets increase, 2 half double crochets, sorry. So this is what we have, and then we're gonna chain up, and then we're gonna put we're gonna go in the next stitch, and we're going to put 2 double crochets there, 1 2 2 half double crochets, sorry, and then in the next stitch we're gonna put half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 3 and half double crochet, 4, and then in the next stitch we're gonna put a half double crochet, sorry, a single crochet, 2, until we have 5 stitches left on our row. We're gonna put half double crochet, 1 2 3 4, and then in the chain stitch, the last one, we're going to put that 2, like that. So I'm going to chain up one, and then we're going to cut off our yarn. Pull up tight. Now we're gonna introduce in our gray. I don't know. Nay. Our, is that catchy? I forgot the name. Please remind me in the comments. But we're gonna use this color here. Cut off that one. So we're going to start from here, okay? And we are going to, first I'm gonna put a slip knot onto my ring like that. Okay, we're going to lay this one over so we can work on top of it, and then we're going to go into that last stitch like that, and we're gonna put a single crochet there, okay, like that. And then we're gonna find the next stitch. We put a single crochet. So this row has no specific stitches. You just find the stitch that is next to you and you put there a single crochet, okay, like that. So I'm going to meet you at the end of this row. So now we've reached the end. I'm going to take the marker out, and we're going to work double a single crochet there too, like that. So this is what we have. So you're going to chain up one. So now one thing that I want to tell you, don't be like me, don't make the mistake that I made like me. If you're to make this first row, when you finish with our semicircle, you don't cut off the yarn, okay? You just go ahead and make this first single crochet row with yellow, okay? It will look much more neater than mine, okay? Then you change to the other color that you chose. So we're gonna go in the first stitch, single crochet. I already have chain one, then chain two. We're gonna go into that stitch, and I'm gonna put a single crochet there, giving us two, okay, and a single crochet in each stitch until we reach the end. Now at the end, we're gonna put 2 double crochets into that last single crochet stitch, like that. I'm gonna bring this up so we can work on top of it. Then I'm gonna chain up 2. Again, going to work on top of it, and then we're gonna put a single crochet into that same stitch. Here's my marker, and then we're gonna mark it. We're gonna mark the chain and a single crochet into every stitch until we reach the end of our row. So now I've reached our end of our third row. I'm gonna put the 2 single crochets in that last chain or last stitch. Okay, now for the next 2 rows, we're just gonna put a single crochet in each stitch, okay? That is skipping the first one because our chain is already working as a single crochet, okay? So we put a single crochet in each stitch for the next 2 rows, and I'm gonna meet you at the end of our second row of the 2 rows, okay? Okay, so now I've reached the end, and we're gonna put our last double single crochet, yeah, the end of 2 rows of not increasing. So now we're gonna chain up 1. Now we are going to decrease. So to decrease, we're going to go in the first, put a single crochet, and then in the next put a single crochet, 3 loops on our hook, then we yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook, and then we're gonna mark that. And then in the next, we're gonna single crochet, put a single crochet in each stitch until we reach the end when we have 2 stitches left. At the end, we're gonna take the marker out. We are going to decrease again. Okay, single crochet. Then we're gonna decrease the last 2 stitches. Pull up, insert the hook, pull up a yarn, loop, 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, and we're gonna pull through all loops. Then we're gonna chain up 1, and we're gonna decrease another round. So we're gonna, by single crochet, we're gonna go into the first single crochet and then into the next single crochet. We decrease, and then we're gonna decrease into each stitch. We're gonna put a single crochet into each stitch until we reach the end. We're at the end, and we're gonna decrease our last 2 stitches like that, chain up 1, again we're gonna decrease, okay, like that. Gonna mark the first one. When I'm using single crochets, I like to use stitch markers a lot because they really do help. Okay, so we're gonna single crochet into each stitch, and then we're gonna decrease at the end of this row as well. So now at the end of our increase row, I'm gonna make another increase again, but after this increase row, it's going to be our last row of increase, and then we're gonna make another 1 row, okay, of not increasing, just putting a single crochet, sorry, of not decreasing. We are decreasing, so we're just gonna put a single crochet in each stitch after this row of decrease, and then I'm gonna meet you after that row. So now this is what we have after our 1 row of single crochet. Now we are going to increase again. So we're gonna put a single crochet in that stitch, sorry, chain 1, and then we're gonna put a single crochet in that stitch, giving us 2 plus the chain, giving us 2, and then we're gonna single crochet in each stitch until we have 1 stitch left. Okay, so now we are going to change to our other color, the main color. Oh, look at my yarn, guys. We shall fix it when we reach there. We're gonna change to our main color. You can use any color you prefer, and then that is after doing our single crochet row of not increasing. So we're gonna go back into when we have 2 loops on our hook, okay, and then we're gonna yarn pull through with the new loop, new yarn. That means we've added our new yarn just to be secure. Then I'm gonna cut off the other color, okay, then I'm gonna chain 1 and 2. I'm gonna go into the same stitch excuse me, I'm gonna go into the same stitch, and I'm going to put a single crochet there, okay, and I'm gonna put a single crochet that is our increase. I'm gonna put another single crochet in each stitch, sorry, I'm gonna put a single crochet in each stitch until we reach the end when we have 1 stitch to increase. Okay, so now I'm at the end. Another way of increasing, you can increase in the second from the last stitch, put 2 single crochets there, and then you put 1 single crochet in the last. That is also an increase. Then we're gonna chain up 2, and then again we're gonna make a row of increasing. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna make a row of increase, and we're gonna make 4 more rows of increase. And I'm gonna meet you back at the end after you are done with your rows of increase. Okay, so be right back. So you're just gonna do back and forth, but increasing from the beginning and increasing at the end. Okay, increase at the beginning and increase at the end. I'm at the end, and we are increasing our last row of increase. That is putting 2 single crochets in that last stitch. So now we're gonna chain up 2. Now we're going to make 3 rows of not increasing. Okay, I'm back at the end, and I'm done with my rows, 3 rows. We're gonna put the last single crochet there, and then we're gonna chain up 2. Okay, now we're going to start decreasing. Okay, that is keeping the first stitch and putting a single crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in each stitch until we reach the end, and then we decrease again. I have reached the end. We're gonna skip that last one, that second to last, and put a single crochet in the last one like that. Chain up 2, again skip the first one, work in the second one. So we're gonna do this for 3 more times. Okay, we're gonna decrease for 3 more times, then I'm going to come back and show you the next step. I'm at the end of our last row of decreasing. So this is what we have. You see it started to curve. So next is we're gonna make 5 rows of not increasing, or not increasing, not decreasing, just crocheting back and forth until we are done with our 5 rows. Then I come back and show you the next step. Okay, so now we're at the end of our 5 rows, and this is what we have. So I went ahead and cut off the yarn. Then we're gonna chain 1 and pull up this yarn. So we're going to need 2 of these, but of course 1 is going to be in our main color. Okay, this is going to be the back of our washcloth. So we're going to assemble them like that together. Okay, so next is we're going to crochet the crown. Okay, so to begin our crown, I already have a chain of 8. We're going to chain again 1, and then we put a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Okay, and then we're gonna mark that, and then a single crochet in each stitch in each chain. I'm at the end, and here is our first row. So we're gonna chain up 2 again, and then into the same stitch as the last stitch, we're gonna put there a single crochet, and we mark that. Okay, and then a single crochet in each until we have the last stitch, and we put another 2 single crochets there, giving us an increase. So now I'm done with my increase, 2 single crochets in the last. I'm gonna chain up 2 and then go into the next same stitch, and we make another increase, and then we're gonna mark that first chain because it is a stitch, and then we put a single crochet in each stitch, and then we're gonna increase again at the decrease again, increase gonna increase again at the end. So now I'm at the end and I'm done increasing for the second one, and you make sure you work into that last chain. So chain up 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're gonna put a single 5. We're gonna put a single crochet in the second chain, no, a slip stitch like that, and then a slip stitch into the next, and then we're going to put a single crochet into the next and a half double crochet into the next chain. I'm gonna put a half double crochet and a half double crochet into the last one. Okay, so this is what we have. Then what we're going to do is we're going to attach it to the second stitch with a slip stitch like that, and this is what we have. So in the next, we're gonna put a single crochet in the next stitch like that, and then also in the next stitch we're gonna put a single crochet, and then we're going to chain up 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and then we're going to slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, slip stitch into the the next chain, put a single crochet into the third chain, put a half double crochet into the third, fourth, okay, put a double crochet into that second to last, okay, and we're gonna put a treble, that is, you yarn over once and then yarn over twice, and then we go into the last stitch there, that is our single crochet, and then we work our treble. So pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through both loops on our hook. So this is what we're looking for, and then we are going to work. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a single crochet there, and we attach this other part of the crown to the bottom part, and then we're gonna single crochet 1, and we're gonna single crochet 2, okay, and then we're gonna chain up 5 like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put a slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, another slip stitch to the third chain, then into the next chain we're gonna put 1 half double crochet, and into the next gonna put a half double crochet like that, and then into the last we're gonna put a half double crochet, and then we are going to attach them with a single crochet, okay, like that, and then we're gonna slip stitch into the last where our marker was, chain 1, pull up a yarn, and then we are going to cut off the yarn. So our mini crown is done. So to make the ears, we're gonna make a magic ring, okay, you can make it the way you prefer, chain up 3, and then we're gonna go back into the magic ring, and we're going to put 11 double crochets, okay, plus the chain, giving us 12 double crochets, and then I'll be right back. I'm done with our 12 double crochets. Gonna chain 1 and then go back into that stitch, put a single crochet, and then we're gonna go into this double crochet here, okay, and we're gonna put single crochets into that, and then we reach in our magic ring, we put a single crochet there, and then we jump into our next, again another single crochet in the magic ring. Okay, and then we're gonna put a single crochet in the opposite side of the circle. Okay, so just find where you can insert your hook and then put a single crochet there. Okay, and then a single crochet at the end. So we're gonna need 2 of these. Okay, so you're gonna make another one and then I'll be right back. So we're gonna get our front part, and then we're gonna get our darning needle with a thread, and we're going to start making the eyes. Okay, going in rounds and rounds. You just have to I'm gonna be making small stitches until I form a round shape. Okay, so now I'm done forming my eye, as you can see. Next is I'm gonna form some, go a stitch up on the eye so that I can form some kind of lashes. So like that. I'm gonna make 3 stitches of these. Okay, so this is what our eye is looking like. Okay, so now I'm not gonna cut off my yarn. I'm just going to weave it in until I get on the other side where I want my eye to be, second eye, and then I make the second eye. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with our mouth. Okay, like that. So next is we're gonna make a knot at the back, and then we cut off the yarn. You can make it thick if you prefer with the mouth, but that's enough for me. So our next is we're gonna attach everything together. Okay, and then we're gonna sew, stitch everything in place. This is our crown. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. This is right side stitching. Okay, take note of that. So we're gonna attach them together. Of course, we're gonna leave the downer part open. It's the opening. I'm gonna be right back when I'm done with my stitching. That, and now this is where we can be hanging it from. This is where I made it. It's gonna be somewhere here, I suppose. So now I'm gonna get my needle. Okay, I'm gonna get my darning needle, and I'm going to stitch all around until the end.